Kkr vs R IPL 2025 match report. Kolkata Knight Riders tame Royals in clinical victory. Date: March 26, 2025. Venue: Basapara Cricket Stadium, Guwahati. Introduction. In the glittering heat of the Indian Premier League IPL 2025, the Kolkata Knight Riders KKR produce a commanding performance against the Rajasthan Royals RR to register their first win of the season. Despite the absence of talismanic all-rounder Sunil Narine due to illness, KKR barely missed a beat. Moeen Ali and Varun Chakravarti spun a web around the Royals, restricting them to a modest 151 for 9. The ever-reliable Quinton de Kock then displayed his class with a bat, guiding his side to an emphatic 8-wicket win with an unbeaten 97 off 61 bowls. Build-up. High stakes in Guwahati. Guwahati was buzzing with anticipation as RR returned to their second home ground after an early stumble in the tournament. With young local star Rian Parag captaining the Royals, expectations were high. KKR, meanwhile, were under pressure after a disappointing start to the season, and questions were raised about their spin attack in the absence of Narine. But those concerns were quickly laid to rest. First innings, Royals falter on a dry track. Electing to bat first on a sluggish surface, the Royals hoped to put up a challenging total. The pitch, however, was tailor-made for spin, and KKR spinners grabbed the opportunity with both hands. Sanju Samson, usually a reliable figure at the top, fell early to a clever delivery from Vibe of Aurora. Local hero Rian Parag did entertain briefly, with a stunning one-handed six and a lofted drive that got the crowd roaring. But his stay was short-lived as he misjudged a Varun Chakravarti googly and was caught behind. The introduction of Moeen Ali turned the tide. Given his maiden cap for KKR in Narine's absence, Moeen delivered immediately. His dismissal of Yashasvi Jaiswal, who had been threatening to break free, was a crucial moment. His 4-over spell of 2 for 23 contained the middle overs and derailed R's momentum. In tandem, Varun Chakravarti bowled a masterclass of deception and control. With figures of 2 for 17, he outfoxed Hasaranga and Parag, both key wickets that tilted the game decisively in KKR's favor. Shubham Dubey and Dhruv Jural attempted damage control, but with no real momentum, the Royals limped to 151. Jural's 33 off 28 and a few late blows from Jofra Archer gave some respectability, but it was well below par. Second innings, the de Kock show. KKR's chase began with intent. Quinton de Kock was in sublime touch from the outset. Showing his full range of strokes, de Kock took on the Royals' pace attack, especially Archer, whom he dispatched for 2 boundaries in the 3rd over. Moeen Ali, on the other hand, struggled with the bat. Facing sharp bounce and pace, he scratched around before a mix-up with de Kock saw him run out for 5. But that mishap was barely a blip. Rahane fell to Hasaranga, trying to up the ante, but the youngster Ankrish Raghuvanshi played with remarkable composure beyond his years. His unbroken 83-run partnership with de Kock showcased maturity and clean hitting. De Kock, who brought up his half-century in 36 bowls, was a fulcrum. His timing, placement, and use of the crease stood out. A 6-over long-on-off Hasaranga and a powerful drive off Parag were among the highlights. He remained unbeaten on 97, just short of what would have been a memorable century. KKR reached the target with 2.3 overs to spare, underlining their dominance. Tactical breakdown. KKR's win was a result of clear strategic thinking. Spin strength. In Narine's absence, Moeen was drafted in as a spin partner to Varun. This decision paid off handsomely. Pace-off strategy. On a dry track, KKR used cutters and spin variations to strangle RR. Early aggression. De Kock's power play assault took the game away early. RR never recovered. Resource management. Andre Russell didn't bowl and wasn't needed with a bat. This underlined KKR's depth. Player analysis. Quinton de Kock. A near-flawless innings. Balanced aggression with control. Left the bowlers searching for answers. Moeen Ali. With the ball, he was a game-changer. Showed that he can step up in pressure situations. Varun Chakravarti continued his rich vein of form. RR's middle order had no answers to his mystery spin. Rian Parag showed glimpses of brilliance but needs to shoulder more responsibility as a leader. Post-match reactions. Quinton de Kock player of the match. It felt good to get some runs under the belt. I've been working hard in the nets, and today everything clicked. Credit to our bowlers for setting it up. Shreyas Iyer, Kkr captain. Really proud of the boys. Moeen stepped in and bowled beautifully. Quinton was outstanding. We needed this win, and it gives us momentum. Rian Paraga, our captain. Tough day. We were 20 to 30 runs short. Need to regroup and bounce back. Still early days in the tournament. The Guwahati crowd and atmosphere. The atmosphere at the Basapara Stadium was electric. Fans had high hopes of their local star, Rian Parag. Though his batting lit up the stands momentarily, the crowd eventually warmed to the majestic stroke play of de Kock. The loud cheers turned into appreciation for good cricket, a hallmark of IPL fandom. Implications for the tournament. This win lifts KKR into contention after a slow start. With Naren expected to return, their spin-heavy strategy looks even more threatening. Meanwhile, must reassess their batting strategy and find more consistency. Conclusion. KKR's 8-wicket win was a statement. They showed depth, clarity in tactics, and individual brilliance. With players like de Kock, Moeen, and Varun in top form, they look ready to mount a serious challenge in IPL 2025. Meanwhile, will need to find solutions quickly. With plenty of games left, the tournament is far from over, but the margin for error is shrinking. Final score, Rajasthan Royals, 151-49. From 20 overs, Kolkata Knight Riders, 153-42 from 17.3 overs. Result, KKR won by 8 wickets. Player of the match, Quinton de Kock, 97 off 61 balls.